Hello, adventurers. My name is Maximus, and I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the 70th episodes of Caches and Cantrips, where some of your favorite streamers play Dungeons and Dragons live on Friday nights. I'm joined by our amazing cast of Bunny Dreadful, Virtual Spectre, and moves like Jagger from the GGN crew. Hope y'all are having a fantastic evening, because I am. Because we're rolling dice tonight.
It was a chill morning, and then I got really stressed, and then now is D&D, so everything, I'm excited.
Perfect. Yeah, we Mac is not going to be here tonight. Everything's fine. She's fine. She was doing the Minecraft charity event, but she should be. She's not
gone. How come Mac doesn't get my treatment?
What is yeah, I was gonna
say. well, she did too, but not this time. I'm trying to make amends. I'm trying to be better.
Okay, that's fair. I'll accept it.
Let me be better. But anyway, if you didn't see what happened last week, oh boy, because a whole lot of stuff's changed. This is Caches and Cantrips now on all of the social media. We got all of them except for Twitter because it's too long for Twitter. But Caches and Cantrips everywhere. We've got brand new emotes. We've got animated emotes. Thank you for Village Idiot for helping us out with those.
Idiot,
because there's an E there. I don't want people to think that I'm saying idiot.
Just
also,
call her Village Idiot. Fine.
you can just call her idiot. She'll still respond.
I know. I'm trying to be better. What did I just say?
We're just kidding. We love you. We love you, Village.
Also, if you didn't know, we're also streaming to YouTube right now. And even if you're watching on Twitch, if you haven't subscribed to the channel or given us some likes over there, please do so because it helps us out. We do need some subs and we need some watch hours to get monetized on YouTube so we can have emotes everywhere. So if you got the bandwidth, open up a YouTube tab, see how you like it over there, or mute it and come back here, whatever you prefer. But I do appreciate it very much. Some other things. I hope you all enjoyed the first iteration of Out of Combat that dropped yesterday afternoon. It's only on our YouTube and our podcast, so you definitely want to check those out. I had a lot of fun making that, and I think some of y'all liked seeing a little bit behind the scenes of what people were thinking. Yeah.
On my lunch today, I can't believe all the mean things you guys said about me.
We didn't think you were gonna listen.
Well, we're too late for that. No, I'm just kidding. It was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah, and we've got some other YouTube stuff coming out in the future, so stay tuned. Bun had her first art stream as well on Tuesday, and if you
back, baby.
Yeah, and if you didn't see it while she was making it, one of the Patreon levels, which I believe is the gold piece level? Yes, gold piece level. Is going to get access to weekly zines from Vin. Her zine is known as Whispers, and it looks super cool. So we're going to have extra stuff every week for that. And
we had a lot of fun making it on stream.
Is there an Ethereum level too?
I thought about it because I purposefully put Ethereum in this campaign because some people don't like it, but I do. Maybe you'll see it in the future.
I still don't even know what the currency is for Ethereum.
Ethereum, Ethereum is technically an alloy of gold and silver put together. And if I remember correctly, 1 Ethereum is equal to half a gold or 5 silver. Is that right? I may have to look it up right now.
Okay. Because my brain immediately went to like crypto crap.
Or Electrum, yeah, Electrum, not Ethereum. Electrum.
Oh, sorry,
Electrum. Electrum.
My bad.
Electrum.
Sorry, we're not
crypto. We're not
NFT bros or anything.
No
Electrum.
NFTs here. I will die before we.
I like how I just picked it up. I was like, yeah, it's called Ethereum. No, it's Electrum. Ethereum's totally different, and don't worry about that because that's not in my world. Electrum.
It's in the ethereal. Doesn't exist.
You heard it here, folks. NFTs are canon.
No, they're not. Electrum is the word we're looking for because Mimi was an Electrum bar when you first met her.
Yes, that's correct.
So anyway, aside from that, bonus streams are going to be on Tuesdays. Bunman's going to do an art stream, I believe, next week. And then I believe I will be doing some map making streams in the future. So stay tuned. And we'll have some fun making some maps for the stream or for whatever. And another thing that's super cool is our podcast is, I think, a couple of listens away from 1950. So we're still creeping up to that 2,000 total listens. So thank you all for listening to us. The episodes and Out of Combat are on our podcast as well. So fun times. And if you are a Patreon, of course, you do get early access to all of our podcasts, among other things. But one of the last things is our shorts engine is full speed once again. So we have shorts coming out every Tuesday. And then in the future, we may have some more. So get your funnies in on Tuesdays and you'll have some other stuff soon-ish. I need to put the ish on that because I need to do some things. Max needs to do some things. But I hope you all are having a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for being here. And without further ado, we will go ahead and get settled in for tonight's episode of Casters and Cantrips. Our story last left off with Sweet Justice searching the third floor of Chateau de Claire. Vin and Falcon had a brief run-in with a few oozes that are known as black puddings. However, they evaded the monsters and blocked the path down the secret entrance behind the fireplace in the parlor. This secret room contained a wealth of several magic items as well as a large amount of coin. After collecting the treasure in Ron's bag of holding, the party continued further into the area where they found another hidden door. Behind this door was a black obelisk with no discernible entry point other than a small cut into the structure at the very top. Falcon climbed onto the structure and peered inside the break in the stone to see the Viscount's coffin placed inside. Shortly after, the vampire lord known as Viscount de Claire revealed himself in the hallway behind Sweet Justice. Falcon attempted to negotiate with the vampire in bad faith to let his friends leave the manor with their lives. The Viscount believed the ruse up until Falcon attacked him. The vampire lord changed shape into a bat, retreated the skirmish to fight the group on his own terms. The party gave chase and headed towards the large tower on the estate, where they found the vampire lord at the top floor with Fendril Cleaves captured. The vampire summoned swarms upon swarms of bats to assail the party, along with another of his vampire spawn. The group defeated the minions and chased the Viscount to the top of the large tower. The vampire lord's first move was to command his prisoner, Fendril Cleaves, to hurl himself off the tower. However, Vin was able to rescue him with the help of her new summoned draconic spirit. With the help of Ron's casting of daylight, Viscount Marcel de Claire was destroyed by Sweet Justice. After gathering his ashes, the party made their way back to Fourcross to speak with the Shadar Kai elf named Tragan Sadak, so Vin could receive her magical tattoo. As part of the terms with the magical tattoo artist, Vin gave up the touching memory of her receiving the doll that belonged to Ron's daughter while they were in the burned ruins of his former village. And that is where we'll begin our episode this evening. You are in the town of Fourcross, having just left Sadak's abode there.
We're in Fourcross?
You are in Fourcross, and for those of you that don't remember where Fourcross is, that is the where the adventure started. It's
we went all the way back to Fourcross?
That's where Tragan Sadak is, yes.
All right. Well,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's when we crossed the bridge and people were
yeah.
going the opposite way.
This is where we met the bear and didn't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
And we met the halflings.
That was across the bridge, yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, small
Um,
children. Yeah.
So my question to you all is, what do you do now?
How can you seem like you wish to speak?
I was just gonna say, look how cool Vin's tattoo is, but I don't know where she's at.
Well, she's probably off working on her zine.
Oh yeah,
She puts a lot of work into that.
next edition due soon. Yeah.
It's impressive, really.
So, what next?
Is,
Well,
good
Does
question.
anybody have any business in this town still, or?
no. We
Unless-
need to really get into Salon, but I don't really know how to do that yet, you know? We need to find Ixius.
Well, it sounds like a magic job thing.
Well, do we want to, let us think about this. Do we want to come at Salon from the north or from the south? We could, try to learn more about these crag pass.
Oh yes. Don't people say Craig Pass is extremely dangerous? Everyone who goes through the never
Yeah, everyone dies. Yes, this is correct.
More important question is, it's cold, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't like that.
Well, does anyone have any other business that we need to take on first while we're trying to find more info on Salon?
Well, Broaden made friend with Orc guy from Gordek.
Oh, that's right. That guy was pretty funny.
Yeah, he's not how they say, probably not best person.
Oh?
You know, they're so rich they don't care, stuff like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah.
You get his contact info? Do you know how to find him?
Oh,
Isn't he, like, in charge?
He's like he owns town basically.
Bigwig.
Yeah,
Oh, he does.
it's his town. Yeah, but that is same place.
Well?
Your master was last seen, yes,
Oh, yeah, that's right, Vulcan.
or at least the sword. Yeah.
What you
sword.
know, yeah, is Zarlug Tusk, who is the person you're referring to, took quite a shining onto Brad Pitt as well during the card game. You do know that he has a very lucrative enterprise out of Gordek, and from what you can ascertain, the sword that you carry, Valken, was fished out of the lake that is below Gordek, which I think we can use some visual aid here because we're getting into Mapland, which will be easier for you to or people to understand what we're talking about. Yeah, welcome to Mapland. Wow.
Could go and see if he has any work, you know, if we want to make some more money. See if, you know.
So right now you are here in Four Cross, which is just below where I was pointing to for everyone. Gordek is here. Probably the furthest civilized anything this far north. For your information now, it is now Primus the Second, the last month of winter. I do believe, since there are 4 months of winter in this area. So it's gonna be cold, really cold. And you've got some cold weather gear that's gonna help you for sure.
So yeah, my sword was from up there.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, it's your call, Vulcan.
I mean, I think I have to at some point. It's really cold right now, though. Although it's probably really cold all the time, right?
That far north, yeah. You're gonna be there'd be a very shallow or small window where it's not at least cold-ish.
Well, what else is going on? Vin's being hunted, right?
Yeah, Black Knight can possibly just pop out anytime.
Yeah. You think he would, I don't know, attack the rest of us?
If we defend Vin, yeah, absolutely. Black Knight is not. Oh, Black Knight, one mission: restore balance in worst way possible.
Maybe you can help me remember. Do you talk to this guy?
Yeah, in Ron's dreams.
And he said that I'm definitely going to kill Vin.
Well, he told Ron to restore balance by killing Vin.
He told you to kill Vin.
Yes.
But then you said he was coming after her. You told me that.
Oh yeah, a different dream.
Oh, okay.
This dream, Ron could not speak, but you know, like dream where you try to run but you can't run.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So, Ron will pick up Bryn, and then Bryn, you start running in air, and then Valkan, you chase Bryn.
You have dreams that someone picks you up and doesn't let you run?
No, it's this Ron explaining what how dream feel. You know. Okay,
No, I don't have dreams like that. I
anyways.
do what I want in my dreams. I just punch everything and eat everything. It's pretty good.
In Ron's dream, Vin Poster, right? One that escaped.
What's it like to dream?
You cannot dream.
Oh, it's pretty great. You just like relax, let your
I don't
brain
sleep.
let your brain take over, you know?
I just
Yes,
meditate.
Ron's dreams are not great. So you're not missing
Oh.
out.
Mine are pretty good. One time, I dreamed that I had an endless supply of hot tea, and I was just like in a library, and for like 10 years. It was really great.
Sounds pretty wild.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. My dreams are pretty wild. Yeah.
That's wild. It sounds
Oh,
very
yeah.
boring.
No, it was amazing. You think
Oh,
knowledge is boring?
Anyways,
This explains so much.
this is serious, Bryn.
What? I'm being serious. You're talking about dreams.
Yes, but this dream of imposter tell to Black Knight, whisper in Black Knight ear. Ron could not hear. But
Wait. You didn't say the Imposter was teamed up with Black Knight. You said Black Knight came through the portal to find Vin and we had to protect her.
Ron did. You
You
forget.
did not tell me about the Imposter.
Yes.
No, I do not. I would remember this.
Yes, Ron can recollect maybe it through some
I think he might have said something. Maybe.
historical archives to review said
Okay.
Dream.
So the Vinposter is in on this.
yes.
But
So
why
whatever
would
we
the
do-
Vinposter?
So like it was like this. Imposter come up, and for some reason Ron was invisible. No one could see Ron, but Ron cannot touch.
And you were
so
trying to
Ron
run,
was
but
like-
you could not.
Ron was like ghost, so Ron would just listen, and Vinposter come up to Black Knight, and Black Knight was like, Black Knight going to kill Vinposter, and then Vinposter was like, oh my god, like I can tell you where the enemies are, like totally cool. And then Black Knight was okay, Black Knight listening, and then Vinposter whisper in ear, you can blah 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 blah, because Ron did not know what to hear, so Ron just said blah blah blah, and then after the words were exchanged, Black Knight to pick out weapon and go swoosh into air, and then veil like stars open up and Black Knight walk through, and then Vinposter walk away and walk through Ron, and Ron was like no, and Ron would.
Okay, this is way more details than you gave me last time. Okay, so I think that this is bad.
Yes. So that's why
whatever
Ron.
we do, just be ready to fight a
Yeah, I mean,
spiritual Black Knight, a physical Black
Possibly
Knight.
an imposter. Like, we
You
can't
know,
really do
God.
anything about it, you
You
know?
know how
I mean,
kings have royal guard and
Either
they
way.
protect king and they're best fighters, but this is like
yeah.
that, but think of for God, for Sylvanas. So what do you imagine the strength a royal guard would have to protect God?
Yeah, I'm imagining. It sounds bad.
Yeah, at least it's not undead. It's okay, Valken. It's divine.
So bad. So maybe I would like to know a little bit more about the sword and maybe try to find my teacher or at least another lead. So
Well, if you want to know something, you could just ask me.
should we go north?
Yeah, but wouldn't your sword know if your master was last in possession? The sword can tell you everything.
Yeah, the sword seems to know a lot.
Yeah, why doesn't he tell you things?
Also, sword don't want to share information.
You should tell him to fess up, or else you're going to take him and like leave him in like an outhouse or something.
They don't know you can't do that, do they?
I don't know if I was clear on what I could do and can't do, so I'm gonna say no.
Oh, you can't leave him in an outhouse?
I was talking to the sword.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
That's right, you didn't hear me.
You've tried to leave me behind before, and look where that got you.
All in the mind. Well, we could always consult the sword as we are traveling. But we really want to go while it's still winter. Wouldn't that make things extra awful for us?
Honestly, Ron, looking forward to cold again.
Yeah, I kind of miss it. It's very good for you, you know? You breathe in that cold air and then your lungs starts to just like burn. Very good. Very good for you.
That pleasant feeling where your hands and feet feel like they're about to fall off at any moment.
Yeah, it's good to feel something, right?
Yeah, it makes you feel alive. But there are solutions for that. We can buy, you know, it's your little trick. You buy like hot bread, put it inside your mittens, inside a muff. You know, you get like a little muff or put it in your pockets.
We can go to, what is town?
We could cast heat metal on like a little, on Mimi or something, and you just like cuddle with it. You know, there's lots of things we can do.
Yeah,
I don't know if Mimi would like that.
Buy a potion of it keeps you warm.
But not potion, and we might be able to buy you. We have lots of money now. We could find a magic item to keep you warm.
Yes.
Then you wouldn't even have to wear a coat. You could do your whole like one arm reveal, show off my full tattoos, and no big thing style if you want.
I don't. I might be tapped out on the amount of magical swag I can wear. Yeah. I think I'm all tapped out.
Oh, maybe perhaps ring or amulet, necklace, gloves.
As long as it doesn't make me have to not wear something else, you know.
Okay. Well, before we leave, Ron wishes to fish for 1 hour.
Yeah. I kind of want to work on some things too.
Let's go next to water.
Oh, I want to work on things as well.
So
What was I working on?
hang out in Fourcross for a little longer, a couple of days maybe.
Okay. Do a little sightseeing.
There's lots of fishing.
Gear up and then get ready to go.
I'm going to go hit up, do some magical research probably. You know, I might do some more research on, what is his name? Orcus?
Oh, Demon King?
Yes, you know, just see if like, maybe, you know, we did research elsewhere, but maybe there is different information in Fourcross, or I don't know.
If you're looking for like a place to do research, where you did previously, Icegarth is the place to do research, where the Great Library is.
Is there a magical academy people here?
In Fourcross, there's an Arcanist assemblage here.
Maybe I'll just go practice magic with them so that I can get my diplomacy with them higher. Yeah, I'll just do that. So they take you seriously.
So how many days of downtime are you going to spend in Fourcross? If that's what you plan on doing. And what do you plan on doing?
Like one day? Is that enough for you guys to do your fishing and your...
Oh, Ron
are you
just takes
doing?
an hour.
I think I have this for the disguise kit stuff. I need days, right? On that, it's like a week's worth of thing.
I think you have several weeks of downtime. Yeah, downtime's normally not like a day and afternoon thing. Like you have to dedicate time for doing downtime activities.
You teach Mimi some more things? I don't know.
Yeah, Ron's working on fishing rod form.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. I don't really need to get in good with the magical peoples.
I don't know about you, but personally, we went through a lot with the last ordeal. I think we've earned ourselves maybe a week of free time to fish, relax, study, go shopping, gather up supplies, and get ready to go. Is a week too long?
No.
Oh, it sounds really relaxing. I feel like we've earned it. But I also, you know, whenever we take time like that, I also think of Ixia sitting in a dark room for a week. So, you know.
I mean, she's been in a dark
Oh,
room.
it's a good point. What is one more week at this point? But yeah, I just feel guilty. That's all.
Yeah. Unfortunate scenario. Well,
I'm gonna
I
do
don't
some
think,
shopping and maybe I can find something that will help us. Who knows? We are not prepared. We don't know how to get there. So
Oh, we going to Iceguard?
Are we going to Asgard?
oh no. I just was thinking I might. Well, when I said research, I thought I might go talk to the lich daddy again.
But Lich is your father?
No, it is like a term of like older man who helps us out. You know what I mean?
Yes, daddy, an older man who helps us out. Got it.
There's no other qualifications.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is Zaddy?
I mean, Ron
proper
is
term
an
because he
older
is
man.
really old. Is it because he's so old? It is Zaddy.
How old do you need to
Zaddy?
be?
Hey, I heard kids saying I don't know. I'm from the country. I don't know these things. I just try to be hip.
Is Ron a young guy or an old guy?
Ron is a pretty young guy, actually.
I know he's young, to us,
Especially
yeah.
compared to Lich. You're elf. You're the one who's going to be Zati before long.
I'm still in my youth.
I'm just saying, you're going to live long enough.
I think I might be older than you, but
Yeah. This is true. It is very strange because you do not act like it, but I'm pretty
am
sure
I
you
older
are.
than Ron? Ron, am I older than you?
Well, you're at least 100 something, yeah?
What? No.
How old are you, Valka?
I think I've said before.
Well, how old are you? Why don't you want to tell us right now? It's almost like you have forgotten.
But it's almost like nobody remember.
I can't tell what age elves are. It is very confusing to me. We've been over this.
Yeah,
It's
so,
like
Ron is
Ron and I don't understand.
36.
I'm-
Cycles around the sun.
I'm glad I'm a valued member of the team.
It is
Who
no
you
because
all know
last time
intimately well, especially my
last
age.
time we talked about this. We asked you to explain that elf ears were like dog ears, and you just yelled at us, and we do not understand anymore. And we tried to look. We are simply. I will speak only for myself. I am a simple 25-year-old human that does not understand elf ears. I'm only 25. I am pretty young. Actually, how long have we been playing this game? Probably 26 by now.
It has not been a year.
I am a fresh spring chicken, as they say.
When you are human.
It is sane.
Chicken so small. You're
Fresh spring chicken is baby chick. It is like you are very young. Oh, I mean, compared to this old zaddy elf here.
Valka not daddy yet.
That's not what it means.
But you
This is
said,
what Vin told me. It means different things.
but Vin just
this
said
is a Vin
daddy
thing,
means
huh?
old person who's
Yeah.
very helpful.
Yeah, Valkian is old and very helpful and quite attractive. That is the 3 requirements.
Oh, but
I hope you do not mind. I say Valkian. I am simply saying facts. No, he
You
does
bear
not have
children?
children. Wait, do
How
you
would I
have
get mad
children?
at you for saying the truth?
Oh no.
Ron's so confused.
What is happening?
Just so you know, it's been
Any-
about 7 months since you started the game, by the
We
way,
started
in
this
game time.
conversation.
So, downtime, 4 cross. How long are you going to spend? What are you all going to do? And then what's your next moves?
A week, then.
Very well.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I
1
still
week.
know how old you are, Valkian. Please tell me.
I had to find it in my notes.
You're 35.
Yeah. I say, I'd assume like elves measure years the same way humans do. We just live slightly longer.
Makes sense to me. So,
I don't
1
know
week.
the details.
What is Ron going to do for a week?
Ron will train Mimi to be a fishing pole
Gotcha.
and also fish for an hour every day with using the super cool, awesome fishing hook.
Gotcha. You'll have to remind me how many successes Mimi has for fishing pole.
Let me bring up me old notes. I want to say 2 successes.
2? Okay.
Oh, 5 successes, actually.
5. Okay. What I will let you do here, since you're going to spend a week of that, just go ahead and make me 3 animal handling rolls. You're spending a week of downtime.
Animal handling. So 12.
12 does not succeed.
All right. How about a 14?
A 14 does.
And a 15. Wow.
They both
that
do.
was crazy.
So 7 successes for Mimi to be a fishing pole. You need 10.
All right.
And then you wanted to roll with your fishing rod.
Yes.
Let's see.
7 rolls.
Yes, it'll depend on what you get on what day because some of those fish have a certain amount of time.
Okay.
Let me make sure. Yep. So I think they all would expire except if it's the last one or if it's a certain one. So give me your first roll.
Okay. If it's like an expirable one, we'll just like eat it
Sure.
or whatever it does. 10.
Yeah. That one is a green fish with copper bands, and it can give you a full day's nourishment if you eat it, but it disappears after 24 hours. So it's a full meal for a day.
Oh, I will feed that to Mimi.
There you go. All right, next one.
1.
Same thing.
I'll share it with the friends.
Mhm.
14.
This one is a yellow fish with black stripes. And as you sort of give it a sniff, it is an awful smelling and possibly awful tasting fish. But you know that what you can do with this is you can have one, you can call it whatever kind of fish you want, but this fish can be thrown up to 120 feet, targeting a creature that you can see, and they must make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. So whatever you want to name that fish, you can add one to your inventory.
Okay.
After you use it, it disappears.
Knockdown fish.
Yes, slap fish. Excellent idea. Thank you.
Fish. I like it. All right, next one. 2.
You have some food for the day.
I'll feed it to Mimi. Let me know what number we're on.
This is number 5.
All right. 15.
This is the one that you've seen before that sprouts wings and will sing to you
Oh, nice.
for about 4 hours. And also flies. All right,
Turn
next
it
one.
off.
18.
18, another flying singing fish.
All right.
Last day,
Play with the flute with it. 2.
another meal.
All right. Eating Mimi again.
Perfect. All right, there's Ron's week. Valken, what are you going to do for the week?
I don't know. Try to come up with new disguise ideas and work with the kid.
So you can spend a week of downtime honing your skill. Do you recall how many weeks you've done and how many of you need to have? I hope you wrote it down.
Let me see. I don't know if I did or not. Might have.
Yeah, learning a new tool typically takes 10 work weeks.
I think I haven't done it much. It's probably like only 2 weeks or something like that.
Okay. Then you can have a third week of this.
Hey, I will put that down now. 3 weeks.
So if it will cost you 25 gold though for that
Huh?
to find someone to train you.
Oh. Makes sense.
All right, and then Bryn, what are you doing for the week?
Well, I was gonna go talk to Lich if, well, I just realized I'm not really good at talking to people, though. I think I'll just work on my reputation with the, Arcanists, so that if we need them again in the future, I'm like higher rank or whatever, you know?
Say that one more time.
Basically working with the Arcanist people to get my like
Gotcha.
rep with them up a little higher. Yeah.
All right.
But I also would like to spend, I don't know that I want to spend a whole week doing that. I was going to see if I could do some search and maybe it would be through them that I could look. I would like to see if I can find an item to keep Valken not cold.
You all
The-
have adequate winter clothing.
No, I know. But he's a
You're
baby.
looking for something to keep.
So I was going to see if I could find something special that you don't have to like attune to. Like it might involve like bartering
Okay.
with some of the other wizards at the assembly or something. I figure since I've got an in there, I can maybe use that in to try and like get something for him.
The the items that you are discussing with the other arcanists there, they're basically asking if you're going to commission this item, right, to be made. But the items that you know that would help with this sort of thing do require attunement for them. They make suggestions like a ring of warmth, perhaps, or perhaps a set of boots of Winterland.
He has boots, right? You have special boots yet?
Maybe? No?
No, boots would be good. Yeah, I'll follow up on any leads they give me and see if I can get something made for him. Unless you're like, no, not possible. That's okay.
So one more time, you're going to follow up to see if you can have some boots made.
Yeah, for Valken.
And yeah, you definitely can. Let me take a look at the item real quick. This would take you about a week. They're not particularly rare. They're an uncommon magic item. But if you agree to pay them, let me find you a price here. This would cost you about 700 gold pieces or so.
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. They said it won't require attunement since
It
it's boots
will.
you can just wear. Oh.
Yeah,
never
anything
mind.
that's going to help with what you're looking for does require attunement, if I wasn't clear on that.
I misheard. That's on me. He could unattune to something and then reattune to it later if he wanted to. I don't think it's a bad idea to still get some made, just in case.
Up to you.
You won't wear them, will you, if you have to attune?
It depends on like how. I don't know what they do exactly.
Yeah. I
Well,
might
you
get
would
them
know,
just so that we
Bryn.
have them, just in case. Oh, I would know? Okay.
Since you're talking with them and you are in your own right now an Arcanist, you're no longer an Initiate. The Boots of the Winterlands will give you resistance to cold damage. You will ignore difficult terrain created by ice or snow. You can tolerate temperatures as low as negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit without any additional protection. If you do wear heavy clothing, you can tolerate up to negative 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'm gonna get them just to have. Like, I might get a couple of them just in case. You know what I mean? Like, keep them in the bag of holding just in case.
The most important question though is, how do you tell them to design them? What do they look like?
Oh, they're definitely, what was it? Let me see. Lime green Uggs with pink bows. No. They're gonna be like a really nice, stylish, like leather that's been dyed like a dark navy. And then the fur is like a really dark gray, so it doesn't like stand out too much, but it's like pretty stylish and it'll blend in with whatever you wear. So they're fairly neutral. But then I'll pay a little more for some extra threading, like detail work. You know?
It's a magical item. It's going to be included.
Perhaps
So,
like a
don't worry about
swoosh on the side or something.
Yeah, like little swooshes on the side or something. I think they'll show me like, here's the options, and I'm like, oh, that one is definitely Valkyrie right to there. Like a nice elfy looking swooshy thing. Yeah, and I'm gonna get a second pair that are. Do these? If they're attuned, does that mean that they'll resize to your feet?
Yes. If you get
Oh,
a
get a
second pair,
second
it will
pair.
take you a second week.
Oh. Just kidding.
You can spend 2 weeks here if you'd like.
Nope. Unless you guys want to. The second pair I was going to get the lime green with the pink bows.
Try to convince Ron and Valken to stay an extra week.
No, we're good.
Oh, we're good. We don't need them. Very nice style, though. I like it very much. Maybe next time we come to town, I will pick up a second pair.
So a couple of things. First of all, you are currently in Fourcross, and let's pull up some visual aids here for the map. And in Fourcross, you know that the Vantis Navy is essentially decimated, right? So you're going to have to find a way to get to somewhere near Gordek, and sort of figure that part out.
Oh, you're saying if we want to go, the fastest would be by boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not an option.
You might have to find, let me zoom that out. Yeah, so you might have to find someone willing to try and, that's maybe a smuggler or perhaps just a merchant that's willing to take you with them from Fourcross to any of these areas. Last chance, you could go to Port Town, south of Aramore. It's up to you, but your ultimate destination is here in Gordek.
We know a guy, we just don't know where he's at.
That's true. I was just thinking that.
Dalius.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
we can
there a
find out
way
where
to-
he's at really easily. I will use a spell. I am a wizard. Hey.
I was just gonna say, Can we do like a magic thing?
Yeah. I can totally do a magic thing. Velkin, you're so smart. I am going to use sending,
Sure.
which I did not prepare, but it's a week, so I would be able to prepare it.
Sure. You're prepared.
Trying to remember how to prepare spells.
I can even assume that you said it earlier in the week, if you'd like.
Yeah. I would have done. Yeah, I'm gonna use sending.
Mm-hmm.
And I will contact Delius. Hello, Captain Delius. That's only 3 words. Why was Captain 2 words in my brain? I don't know. Oh gosh, I'm wasting words. Hello, Captain Delius. This is Bryn of Sweet Justice. We require transport to Gordek. Will happily pay or work for transport. Hope you are well.
A few moments go by. Hello, Bryn. It is a pleasure to hear your voice. It's.
Do that.
I am not near where you are. I believe you didn't say where you were.
Shit.
But let me know, and I could be there in some amount of time.
Shit, okay, I will use another spell slot. It's okay, we're just hanging out in town. I have plenty of them to waste. Oh, my bad. Sorry. We are in Forecross. We'll be here for a week. Let's be nice and say I contacted him earlier in the week. Can you make that work? We could also meet elsewhere.
A moment goes by. I see, I could meet you there. Getting out of Forecross is a little tricky, but nothing I can't handle. I could take you as far as Last Chance or perhaps Port Town, but I cannot go all the way to Gordek.
Third spell slot. This is the last one.
Can you
No, I have one more after this.
if his vessel can go up a river?
I will say, understood. If you can also put us in touch with some river transport, we would pay a little extra for the help. Much appreciated.
I'll see what I can do, but I will be in Forecross in a week or so. I shall see you there.
Okay, last spell slot. Sounds good. I will check with you in a week and see how close you are so that we can be prepared. Many thanks and safe travels, Captain.
You know, Valken, that you took his small keelboat north through the river, but that's when you met in Last Chance and he hugged the coast and went all the way up. His actual ship can't go up that river.
Okay.
But I told him we
remember
needed
not
that, so
doing
maybe he'll be able to help us out with that too. Because that'd be sweet to just go straight up the river and into the lake. That'd be awesome. Have we been to Gul Maldur?
Nope.
What is that?
We got relatively close-ish to that area when we were doing stuff with the dragon,
When
right?
we were doing stuff. Show the map
Or-
again. Okay, yeah. Gul
Dragon was
Maldur.
here.
Yeah, he was. Well, yeah. We were kind of.
Yeah, we've never been there. What do we know? What do Bryn and Ron know of Gul Maldur?
Make a history check.
Okay. 19.
18.
From what you know is that is almost exclusively a dwarven city. It was a
Oh.
holdover from one of the great dwarven kingdoms, this far north. I haven't had any dealings with them. I'm very particular who they trade with, but they do trade.
So, what were you thinking, Brent? Try to get to this ghoul. What was it?
Yeah, I figure we could take the river if we could get transport, or we can go by land, travel up to Gul Meldor, and I've never been, so I figured why not sightsee on the way. They're right by the lake as well, so it wouldn't hurt to go there on the way, and then from there we can ask them where they recommend. Well, okay, real quick, it might be another history check, but how do we get to Gordak? Do we need to go the completely other direction than what I'm saying?
You said this was a city of dwarves, right?
Well, yes, the city of dwarves. I've never been though.
Maybe we can hire a guide or something, huh?
Ooh.
So from what you've known, because you've been as far north as the Y in this river here, river travel up the Immerlawn River, which is the one that you've crossed before by Aramore, you can travel by keelboat up and down the river. It's sort of a lazy river. It's not too fast. But you know of this, when you briefly crossed it, it's much faster moving and much more difficult to go upriver via a craft. So you'd have to go there and see, figure it out. Or you could hug the sides of the lake here. You know that this area is mainly cliffside, but you've never been there. You've never seen Gordak with your own eyes. You're only relying on what maps are telling you. It could be you have to arrive there and go around the mountains. You're not sure yet. You haven't been there. Not many people have, because it's quite inhospitable that far north.
Why would
for
you
most
want
people,
to, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Valken's thinking.
Well,
All right.
I don't
So
know.
a week passes you by, or so. Were you planning on? Well, Dahlias will show up. No worries about that.
Okay.
So your week of downtime passes. You wait for Dahlias at the docks there. And he's there waiting for you.
Okay, everyone got the supplies ready to go?
Yeah. Oh, Valkian, I got something for you.
For me?
How much were they? 700?
8, I believe.
How much?
800.
Cut out. 800? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh yes, I got you some boots made. They do require a tune, but I figure that you could swap out items if it gets too cold for you to handle.
You got these for me?
Oh yeah, I just thought I know how much you hate the cold, and Ron and I, we're sort of used to it. But
That's true.
you know, there's nothing worse than having soggy boots that aren't good for winter, so I thought you just need a good pair of boots, you'll be fine.
Wow. These actually look amazing.
Oh, well, good. I picked out colors myself. I almost went with they were recommending sort of a chartreuse color, but I thought, it's not really your vibe. Hopefully I picked correctly.
It's a short.
Sort of like a bright green sort of thing situation. Yeah.
Okay. No, blue's better. That you made the right
It
choice.
is what I thought. Okay, good, very good. Anyways, if you
thank
need
you.
them...
Do I like is this a gift? Do I
No, it's a gift.
owe you
It's
money
gift.
or?
No, it's gift. It is gift.
Oh. Well, I appreciate it.
Of course, it is nothing. Speak nothing of it.
When you say these things, will keep me like I won't feel the cold at all.
Unless it gets to below... How much degrees? Below negative...
For you all, negative 100 if you're wearing heavy clothes. Negative 50 if he's just wearing his
Below
normal
negative
clothing.
like 100 if you're still wearing heavy clothes, you should be good. So, unless we make some very big mistakes, I think you will be fine.
Oh. Yeah. I might actually have to wear these.
Yeah, I think it will be very good. Like I said, you might have to swap out some items, sort of thing, but you will be okay.
I'll figure it out. Hey, is that Delius?
Oh yes, there he is.
You see his ship, the Goldraker, if you recall, arriving in port in Forecross, sort of hugging the coastline. Normally ships would approach from far out, but he's hugging the coastline and then sort of maneuvers the ship into one of the spaces here. It's mostly empty since this port is decimated. And he walks off of the into the port and says, My friends, hello. Good to see you all. It's a pleasure to have you aboard the Goldbreaker again.
Yes, very good to see you again, Captain.
Well, I'm ready to go whenever you all are. And you see him as this sort of the red tiefling with the nice mustache and goatee is wearing just some very fine looking. I guess the best way to put it is if you were a pirate and you got into a lot of money, what kind of pirate clothes would you buy?
Oh,
yeah,
they're
he's
fancy
looking
shit.
He's looking
Yeah.
a bit more wealthy this time around than we saw him last time.
Oh, you seem to do very well for yourself.
Oh, here and there, taking various jobs, mainly cargo of various types. It is quite lucrative.
I'm sure it is.
Oh, then we appreciate you taking time from your lucrative business to
Yeah,
escort us.
slumming it for some old friends, it seems, but much
Well, yes,
appreciated.
of course. I will all charge you the friends discount.
Well, we are ready to go whenever you are. Vin is here somewhere, so we are ready to head out. We would like to save as much time as possible, but also stay safe, so no unnecessary risks are needed.
Very well. I shall prioritize safety, as there are quite a few Ramcron patrols still in the area.
Understood.
So you know that a ship's passage is 1 silver per mile or so. And let me quick math here and figure out how many miles are going.
Oh, Ron can do some good fishing. If this trip to take 4 days.
It's about 100 miles or so. So that is what, 100 silver pieces per person. So 10 gold per person.
Okay.
And to figure out how long it's going to take you, let me refresh my memory here on sailing vessels. And how fast they travel. 120 miles per day. So you can get there if you leave early morning. By the time that you go the next day, you will arrive there at the mouth of the Imerlon River in Port Town.
All right. Sounds good.
So you all set off into the Canamus Sea, and the route that Dalius is taking is sort of hugging the coastline. You pass right by Last Chance. You can almost, you can see it as you're going by and then hugging the coast and make your way up there. And from what you can see in Last Chance, as you had left it, it is completely occupied by the Vantis Empire here. The Vantis flag is even raised in town. Their encampment that was several miles outside of town is now directly outside of the city.
Oh.
And as you make your way up along this coast, you find your way back to Port Town, which is just south of Aramore, barely a town in itself, more along the lines of a harbor because nothing else can go up the river. And the last time that you all were here was when you lost Ixius and they were taken
Yeah.
in this small shanty town.
Now, does Dilius have any connections that we could purchase transport up the river the rest of the way, or no?
He most certainly does. And in fact, if asking him, I could have some of my crew take my keel ship. It is still docked in the area. I've made arrangements, so I unfortunately cannot take you. I have other business, but I can arrange for some of my crew to take you as far as, Aramore or perhaps a little further. Not sure what your intended destination was. Gordek?
Yes, a little further towards the lake would be very much appreciated.
We will take you as far as we can with the craft we have available.
Understood. Much appreciated. Thank you, Delius. You have been most helpful.
Of course. So that's going to cost. He'll roll it into your same cost since he said he'd give you the friends discount here. A keel boat, though, is going to move a little slower, so it might take you some additional time. So you are looking at about. It's a little slower, but it'll take you another day. And what they can do for you is he will leave a few, one or two crew members. In fact, they will leave. Mr. Doran is the one taking the keel boat as they're the sailing master, and we'll take one of his other crew members with you. Mr. William is sort of an extra hand who's normally the cook, and you head up to the Emerald River, and you pass by Aramore, the familiar small village, pretty close to where you started this whole journey, and you can see that the Ram Crown is still very much in charge of this village. And it seems with the close proximity of Ram Crown forces to Vantis, it's only a matter of time whether some sort of conflict or this powder keg goes up. But they can take you as far north up until about this river from Gordek spills into the Imerlan. And without much incident here, and several more days of travel, or another day of travel, I should say, you make it there to Y of the river and they can just drop you off.
Cool. Perfect.
We're right at the Y? In the river? Okay.
Yeah, so as far as where the river, right where the Imerlan and this other one meet. What is the direction you all would like to take to try and find a way to Gordek?
I think it makes sense to go to Gulmeldor.
Sure, that's about a day's journey.
See how they would get to Gordek, because they probably do it. Yeah, well, do you guys think we stop by Gulmeldor and see if we can hire a guide or another boat or some sort of transportation?
Yeah, that's possible. But
It has to be a little warmer than being out here, right?
It just
Wait, is it super cold right here?
It is well below freezing.
Okay.
You are at the end of winter, probably one of the colder months before it starts to begin into spring again, and it is well below zero at this point. Quite cold.
we can
Camping
also-
out here is going to be fine for you, Valken. It will be mostly fine for the other two of you. So you would be making survival checks with a straight
We
roll
do
instead
have
of
a
disadvantage.
tent that we got for cold weather.
Along with
Okay.
your winter clothes that would allow you to make straight rolls.
Okay, so we'll be okay.
Yeah,
But
as long as
Volcan will
you
be fine.
use your tent, use your clothing, make a fire, then you should be fine.
We also have friends in Ephrion. Alcan has his brother from another elf.
Could go there, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You could.
A little further though.
The opposite direction of where you're heading, but sure. You're more than welcome to visit anywhere you'd like.
Well, you know, just in case Valkan wants to get drunk again and chat with his brother, but not.
Well, maybe on my back.
All right. Which direction? You just want to follow the river? Are you going north to Golmoldor?
I think Gulmeldor, like just following the river in the wilderness seems risky.
Okay.
Okay.
So you trek to the north. Someone make me a survival roll. Who is going to be leading this
You can do
crew?
it. If it's me or I have a +3, so I can do it.
Yeah.
19.
19. Yep. So you can find your way from where you think Golmoldor is on a map to this direction. And while there is snow covering the ground, it does take you quite a bit, but you're not necessarily in like a dense forest in the snow. So your trek is not as difficult as it could be. And by nightfall, this night, you arrive at what looks like the foot of the Maldor Mountains, or Mount Maldor, where the base is supposed to be Gold Maldor. And you see what appears to be a large gate that looks like the helm or helmet of a dwarf as it opens up into two large stone doors. But you've noticed that the stone doors are off of hinges, which they're stone doors, right? And then some of the rubble has caved in.
Oh, they look caved in? Oh.
This is problematic.
Why is they not repaired it? What's going on here?
You did say this was like a kingdom of doors, right?
That's what I was told, but I've never been.
Are they supposed to be alive still?
I mean, I had not heard otherwise. Awkward. Should we investigate?
Hello?
Roger starts yelling.
You yell into the cavern, hello, hello, hello. It echoes.
Don't know what to do. Should we check it out?
Does it look like it's been caved in for a long time?
Possibly. All of this architecture is quite old, so anything that's going to be caved in is going to look old already. But it's depending on your definition of old. It doesn't look like there's been anything going on here for quite some time.
Really?
Could be cave-in for good reason. Something they
Right.
tried to trap inside.
Well, maybe. Can I roll another history check to see if this adds up with anything I knew of this place?
Sure.
10?
Can you just make a raw intelligence roll for me? Just roll
Yeah.
d20, add intelligence.
14?
No, this seems strange. You've barely heard of the place, but maybe it's just ruins. You don't know.
Guess it is just ruins. I don't know. I thought it was a real city that just kept to themselves. Nobody really trades with them, so I didn't know.
Falcon, you recall in your dealings with Zarlug when asking about, I think it was with Zarlug, but you had known that the sword was fished out of the lake and traded to some traders that took it south. You're not sure if the dwarves are the traders, if people from Gordek were the traders. That's still a mystery to you.
Huh.
Well, maybe we should get a little closer and see if there's a way to maybe get past the rubble, get out of the cold, maybe.
If nothing else, it'll probably be a little warmer inside. I think I'll move forward and investigate the rubble to see if we can get through.
You're wanting to go inside?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. If you're gonna have to spend some time here, to try and get through. With the entrance being sort of caved in, you could squeeze through. It may take you some time, to do so. But if you would like to go in, you certainly can.
Would it be easier to clear the entry if I go Big Bryn and I can clear like a nice pathway so that
Sure,
it's
you
easier to
can.
get in and out? Okay, I'll do that. I'll spend a slot of that to clear it a little bit better.
Yeah. And if you were, how long can you be Big Brand? A minute?
I guess it's only a minute. That's probably not that helpful.
Oh, Ron's beefy boy. Ron can do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm strong without being big brain. We'll just spend a little time, you know, clearing
I mean, I
a
assume
solid
we're
path.
all collectively working
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah, that
Um,
makes sense to me.
Yep, and as I had mentioned, it was close to dark as you got here, so clearing a path to get in here might take you several hours into the night. At this point,
I just don't want to not have a path and then we get stuck in there, you know?
Yeah.
Can we just clear, like, just barely enough of a path to where, like, if we need to run out, we could run out? It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be usable. Is that still a couple hours?
like you can roll a group athletics check to see how much time it would take you.
Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna have advantage because of my bullshit things. Austrian, that's the one. I will use my Frostrian so that for 10 minutes I have a bonus to all ability checks and saving throws to help us clear a path.
It's gonna be longer than 10 minutes.
Well, I just figure it'll help, like, with this roll. No?
This is like this is like, can you go faster than 4 hours type thing? 10 minutes
But
is
it's an ability check.
okay.
I don't have to.
Are we all rolling?
Yep. The group athletics roll.
Ron got a 24.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
Falcon's
11.
cold.
11.
Gotcha. Yeah, you it's not gonna take you 4 hours. You can cut some of that down to maybe 3. And this is it's definitely doable. It just takes time. Big pieces of rubble, things in the doorway, blocking, that kind of stuff.
Just camp out in front, get a rest, and start on it in the morning?
It's totally up to y'all.
What do you guys think? How tired are you?
That's fine.
Keep
Yeah.
working on it, I guess.
Okay, so you're going to take a rest outside of here? Or go through the night.
Oh, I thought they said keep working.
So yeah, you let me know. I don't know which one you were planning on doing.
You guys said keep working, right?
Yeah, Ron's fine.
Yeah, we'll just
take a
stay
break.
up late and get some work done so that we can rest inside.
Gotcha. Okay.
Otherwise, we're resting in the cold, and that's not going to be very restful.
All right. So you can continue working throughout the evening for several hours to try and kind of get this opened up. And then I think for now, that is a good spot for us to take our break for
I'm so
tonight.
nervous, though. What's in
So, everyone, go ahead and stretch your appendages. Go ahead and grab some snacks, and we will be back here in just a bit. So don't go anywhere. Things are gonna be fun.
there?
They're gonna go to Gordek and hang out with some
didn't
friends.
know
And-
how crazy this was going to be.
yeah, and meet
Indeed.
some friends and go Waldor. It'll all be fine. But anyway, don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in just a few minutes, and we will see you then. BRB, everybody.